Good morning, everybody, and compliments of the season, guys. What I want to talk about here is very simple. Okay, now a lot of persons that are doing consultation, that are into this spirituality, that are either spiritualist or prophet or prophetess or Ezewaye or Ezewoke or one thing or the other. Now, a lot of them are reshaping people's destinies. How do I mean? By giving people a consultation that is not meant for them. Do you understand? Telling them that they have the gift to serve the public. It is not everybody that carry this spiritual call that has to serve the public. There are some persons that their gift is private. They have to serve themselves. It is that gift is for them and their household alone, their friends, their family members. That's it. Or if the case maybe they're walking along the street and they see a total stranger and they're like, oh, madam, see you, I'm being led to tell you this, so go and do this thing like this, go and do this thing like this, it will work for you. They don't have to come and be doing the spiritual work by themselves. I don't know if you understand. Some, they can see messages for their customers. It does not mean that they will not be doing spiritual work for people, like serving the public. Do you understand? So try to be checking deep so that at least you can know where this person fall under. Okay? So that you can know where the person fall under. Stop shaping people's destiny, because when you're telling the person, oh, you can do consultation for people, you can do spiritual work for people, you are reshaping the person's destiny. That is not in the person's destiny. So you're telling the person to go and do it. You are reshaping that person's destiny. And trust me, when the person is doing those things, the person will not see progress in it. The person will not see progress in it. Whoever that this person do spiritual work for or give consultation message to, the person will make mistake. And the spiritual work that the person will do for the people in question, they will not go through because that person does not have that mandate to do that work. Not that the deity that is with the person does not know or the deity with the person is not powerful enough. No, it's not like that. But they themselves, they don't have the mandate. That is not their jurisdiction. That is not in their destiny. So, of course, the deity will not stand and walk with them when it comes to that part. Do you understand? Now, somebody that has a spiritual call to become a pastor's wife, you becoming a pastor's wife, that's a spiritual calling. Does that mean that the person will not come and be doing spiritual work? Does that mean that the pastor's wife now, this person now has a mandate to marry a pastor? Now, does that mean that this person now will not be doing consultation, throwing calories, throwing kola nuts, using candle to do consultation? It is not in the person's destiny. Now, that's what, because you are saying that as serve publicly does not mean that the person has mandate to come and be doing spiritual work for people. That person's jurisdiction is to what? Serve her husband and serve the entire congregation, not to come and be doing spiritual work, not to be doing consultation for people. Do you understand? It is for her to intercede in her husband's life, intercede on behalf of the church, right? Not for her to come and be doing calories, not for her to come and be doing spiritual work. Do you get me? And now that same destiny of hers is not for her to also come and be doing one thing or the other. It's for her to cancel. She is a counselor to counsel people. When they come meet her, mommy, do you see what happen? She will talk, counsel them, preach to them, make them understand that is her calling. That is a spiritual call. Do you understand? Now, another instance, now, you see somebody that has the mandate, you see somebody that has the mandate to be taking care of children. That is a spiritual calling as well. Taking care of children or taking care of widows or opening an orphanage home. That is a spiritual call. Right? Now, this person that is in the person's destiny. Now, you are telling the person, you have a deity, you will do spiritual work for people. You will do spiritual work for people. You are reshaping that person's destiny because that is not in the person's destiny. It's just to take care of children and take care of people. That is it. That's why the deity is there for the person. So just because you do your consultation and you are seeing two spirits there does not mean the person have jurisdiction to come and be doing spiritual work, to come and serve publicly. Do you get? That is not it. That is not it. So when you are doing your consultation, check deeply to know how these two spirits is speaking for this person. If the person have mandates to do spiritual work or not, you check deeply, check. before you give the person that consultation message. There are a lot of persons that their chi is speaking for them in two ways. It does not mean that they have a calling to come and be doing spiritual work. You might have a spiritual call, but you don't have the calling to do spiritual work. There are two different things. There are two different things. So when you hear spiritual call, you have a spiritual call. Not just assume, now for me to do work for people. Don't assume it. Now for me to come and be an easy wine. Spiritual calling is different from you doing spiritual work. There are two different things. What you are doing, when you have a calling, it is not every spiritual calling that entails that you do spiritual work. There are some persons that have that spiritual calling, and yes, they will do spiritual work. They have not faced limitation. They have not faced disgrace when it comes to that work. So don't force yourself to be doing what is not in your destiny. Because if you do it like that, the people will not see results. They will not see results. The people will not see results. That is it. And then they will now start calling you out. It will get point where they will start calling you out. They will not even recommend you to people, because why? What do you do for them? They not see results. So why they will call recommend another person can't give you? I don't know if you understand. So let us try, I beg. We that are in the feed, let's try to be checking into to. More not they give people wrong messages. Do you understand? More not they give people wrong messages. And then again, you that have a calling to become an Odibo, Urhobos, Igbe is a calling to Odibo. The word for it is servant, messenger. Now, if you know that you have this calling, I beg you in the name of God, look for a true godfather or a godmother to be under. It is not every godfather and every godmother that have conscience. Okay, that have brain and have conscience. It is not every godmother and every godfather that have conscience. They will make you do their personal laundry. They will make you wash plates in their house. And it's not supposed to be like that. You are this messenger and Odibo. You are supposed to what now? Any message that comes out of this spirituality, maybe for instance, now your godfather or your godmother have a spiritual work that the person wants to do. Now you they go say and go buy things. That is your work. Now you they go say and go buy things. Now you go buy the things come. Now you go prepare where they want to do the work. Now after they are done with the work, you are the one to clear that space. That's a spiritual call. Not be say you got to do spiritual work for people. Do you understand? So now you go clear that place. Now you go they clean the ogwa. Now you go they wash the dirty plates and the dirty glasses in the ogwa. That is your calling. Now you go, they follow them, they go water, they stand, they do things for them. That is your calling. Now that's your calling. That does not mean that you will not be entering your godfather or your godmother bedroom to go and be spreading your leg for he or she to be sleeping with you. That is not what it means. For that your godfather or that your godmother to be sleeping with you, having sexual intercourse with you, that is not what Odibo is. This Igbe constitution, Abi religion, I don't know who is the number one when it comes to it, but it needs to be checked. What a lot of godmothers and what a lot of godfathers are doing does not make sense. It does not make sense. Somebody is your messenger, your Odibo. The person is there with you. You will tell the person 12 midnight to enter your bedroom to come and service you. To enter your bedroom to come and service you. That person will be the one to wash your clothes. That person will be the one to wash your pants, your brazier, your bossa, your singlet. That person will be the one to sweep your house. That person is not your house help. Okay? It's not your house help. Even if the word Odibo means servant, it does not mean that the person is your slave. It does not mean that the person is your slave. The person is not your slave. When they put out for this one now Odibo, see what Odibo they do. They're not talking about your personal life. They're not talking it go serve you when it comes to your personal life. That person is serving your deity, not you. So you're supposed to understand that. That person is serving your deities, not you. That person is working for your deities, not for you. It's not for your personal self. It's not for your personal use. So you allow them to do their work. Allow them to do their work. Okay? Allow them to what? Do their work. I beg. Please, I beg. Stop turning other people's children. Stop turning people's children to your slave, to your servant. Stop it. It's not for your personal use, I beg.